Whoop.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is. There he is. Good to see you, bud. Can I say that it's good to see you?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. People don't know that we had a little vacation, little hiatus, but
Yeah,
there he
that's
is.
a little different than the regular modus operandi.
Well, let's get to it. There he is, Jordan Vandersloot.
For the first time, we're hearing the voice of the notorious Joran Vandersloot.
Yes, Satan.
That's another name that goes into the ridiculous criminal names category, the Jordan Vandersloot debacle.
He was a known criminal.
Yeah, I think he was the guy that iced some girl in like Puerto Rico or something. I get all the facts wrong. I get all the facts.
Vandersloot case. Yeah, now it's starting to make sense.
It probably wasn't in Puerto Rico, and it was.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. Just think of a guy that iced some girl on a beach somewhere, and that was him.
Right. Well, there he is, Gerard Sherrod Depardieu.
Come on, Meg. It won't be any worse than when I took Gerard Depardieu to Burning Man.
I feel so free. My breasts are muddied up. I'm tripping balls.
Easy, Gerard. We're still at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
I'm gonna go crazy. You can't poop anywhere.
We'll take the insurance.
Didn't know his middle name was Sherrod.
No.
Gerard Sherrod.
Right.
Parents had a sense of humor.
Depardieu. If he had a twin, it'd be Gerard and Sherrod Depardieu's. The Depardieu brothers.
Yeah.
There he is, Julie Chen Moonves.
I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Good night.
Julie Chen Moonves.
Another criminal case?
Another criminal case. I'm sticking with a theme. The Les Moonves molestation case.
Okay, we're starting off on a...
We're starting off a sticky here.
We're right off the gate. Well, there he is, Marshall Herf Applewhite.
Title this tape, Planet Earth about to be recycled. Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
Herf. You ever heard of the middle name Herf?
No.
That one's real. The
Who
Heaven's
is that? Marshall
He's the
Herf.
Heaven's Gate Cult manager. Well, founder.
Oh,
He's a manager of the cult.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's the general manager of the cult.
He's the GM. Yeah, it's the Nikes where they all wore the Nikes and iced themselves.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly right. Let's round this whole crime name thing out with there he is, Lee Harvey Oswaldo's.
I like that. Well, there he is, Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah. Last time we had Mia Coppola.
That's right.
His daughter,
that's right.
Mia Culpa. Good. I like it.
But you know the Heaven's Gate peeps, they thought that the aliens were going to come down and take them into outer space. And when the prophecy didn't come through, Marshall claimed that would happen to his
Marshall
followers.
Mathers.
And they're like, this guy's the GM. He's right, right?
Yeah, right. He makes our schedules for the week. He should know what's happening.
And when it didn't happen, a couple of them chopped off their genitalia
because it didn't come true in protest, or
oh no, that was before, just to.
Oh, he wanted like eunuchs. Was that his thing? He wanted to make people ambiguous.
Well, yeah, like it was It was because their desires were too strong for
Yeah. Yep.
the opposite sex, so they thought, if I just hack it off,
Yep.
then there's nothing I can do, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, but, like, when it didn't come true, Applewhite says, "Okay, well, maybe we should just all drink Kool-Aid, put on some Nikes, and add a little bit of cyanide to it."
I'll be right back.
And
Don't
they
you go
said,
dying on me.
And there's videos of them, of certain members, like, they've already made the decision, and they're talking about it on video, like, talking about cutting off their junk, talking about, "Okay, well, on this day, we're gonna meet the aliens."
And did Applegate did he really think the aliens were coming, or did he have the wood pulled over everyone's eyes?
Don't think you could pull the wood over my eyes, Donnie.
Well, that's a good question.
That's what I do here. Come up with killer questions.
I mean, judging from the videos of him online, like, you could tell something's wrong in his eyes.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
So I think
Behind the eyes.
I think he really did believe it. Yeah, if you want to pull up a image of him,
Applegate.
Christina Applegate's dad.
Okay.
Marshall Appleteen.
I'm just gonna Appletini. I'm just gonna Google Christina Applegate's dad, Marshall Appletini. Oh no, nothing's coming up. That's weird. Okay. What was his last name? Marshall what? Applewhite?
Applewhite, yeah. Appletini.
Okay, let me show Applewhite.
Applebaum.
Do you see him?
Yeah, see, it's the eyes, Chico.
Yeah, dude, that guy is intense. He kind of looks like the one guy from the Monkees. What was the one guy's name? One of those guys had that hairdo.
The Bob.
And he went to Olin Mills for that picture, and they're all, "What do you want in the background?" And then he's all, I'll take the Milky Way galaxy, if you don't mind." They're all, "Yeah, I got it."
I'll take Haley's Comet right behind me.
They're all, "What do you want? What do you want? The bookcase? Do you want a field of poppies?" And he's all, "Oh no, I'm more of a galactical type guy. I'll take the Haley's Comet." Oh, what does this say? Heaven's Gate cult members found dead March 26, 1997. Oh, our graduation year. Sad.
Ooh, that was a new start for us.
Yeah, dude, what were we doing at that time? 1997? Oh,
we could have been sucked into that cult.
Oh, dude, where was he at? What?
We were searching for something. I think he was in Pomona, California.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we were not far off. We
didn't have anything to lose.
No, we were in between cults at that time, and we were looking for something.
From what?
Yeah, we were right on the crest of one cult to the next, and we were looking for something. We could have found Applewhite. I would have liked to.
Yeah, man.
Dude. So 1997, we were in high school. Speaking of high school, do you remember our SWAS days?
School within a school?
School within a school. For the listeners out there, we are going to give you a little peek behind the curtain here. Show you how the sausage is made with these two guys. I know we portray geniuses on this cast.
Idiot.
I know you guys think of us as two intellects running these boards, but we actually were in a program in high school called School Within a School, and they promoted it to our parents as, "Oh, this is for the kids that need a little extra attention." right? Hey, these guys are going to need a little extra attention.
Their grades are slipping.
Grades are slipping.
Allegedly.
And a school within a school. Like, we were a smaller school within the bigger school. First of all, we weren't equipped to handle the big school, let alone a school within a school. How about step one, lessen the curriculum? That you ever heard of that? Maybe we would have been able to handle the primary school and not this baby school that they put us into.
There's only so much copying I can do off of Allison Carpenter.
Exactly.
He's not letting me copy anymore, you know?
No.
No.
And a smaller school, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the size of the school wasn't our problem. Okay. We're going to put you in a smaller school within the school. The size of the school wasn't the problem. The curriculum was probably the main culprit to what was going down. And so
it was one tier above the special needs class.
Right. They were a school within a school within a school. They were the third. They were within our school. We were within the primary school. We were the secondary school, and the tertiary school was the kids that came on the little bus and left at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Right.
And oh man, remember those kids? They would come in. They didn't come in when you came in. Like our school started at what, 8:10 or something? They were already there. And then we left, and then they stayed even longer. Like they didn't want us interacting with those kids for some reason.
Separate trips to the listening center, to the assemblies.
Yeah.
Like they kept us.
We
apart.
at least, school within a school, we at least got to go to the assemblies. We got to partake in the rallies, you know. We still we had the same lunch as everyone else, the same periods exchange. We were in, you know.
You were in the rallies, right? Because you were on.
Yeah, I was in a couple because I was in sports and things of
track,
things of that nature. So yeah, I would, and that was the thing with SWAS was a lot of the athletes were in there to make grades, you know. So they're like,
yeah, that's why I was in there because I was in there.
Right. Yeah, exactly right. They're like, we can't forfeit this guy off the team. We need him to make grades, so we're going to put him in the easiest classes
We need him to play fullback because he has a full back.
Well, this guy, when we're on the 1 yard line, this is our guy. We can't sacrifice him at all. So we had school within a school for the athletes, but mostly for the vagrants, the outcasts. You ever heard of a try-hard? We were the try-not-so-hards. We were the try-to-not-try-hards. The thing about SWAS was when we were in class, they tried to promote it as, oh, they're going to give us more attention, but they had the coaches of the sports teams as our teachers. So how is that going to be the beneficial to us? We didn't have
They barely passed themselves.
Yeah, we didn't have the key guys of each subject teaching us what was what. The basketball coach, math teacher, the volleyball coach was the, you know, science teacher.
Right.
Football coach was the history teacher. So they didn't know what they were doing either.
They had to get their hours in, like, because they only worked for 4 hours that day.
Yep.
On the courts.
Yep. I think that's what they did. They came up with this program and they told the coaches, hey, we'll give you a couple extra bucks if you teach these, if you watch, not teach, if you watch these idiots for give her a couple hours. And they were like, oh, of course. Football coach was like, oh yeah, of course I'm going to get a couple bucks. And so it was not hard to get them to let us watch a movie, do a crossword puzzle, all period. Sometimes the volleyball coach would just hand out a crossword puzzle, and that was the whole period. Here you go, guys. It wasn't even English.
Coach Abear's got kids to put through college, baby. He's gotta teach. What did he teach? Health
He
or
taught. I think it was
sexual orientation. No, I think it was. It was something
like
to do.
math, maybe math or science. One of those. I'm pretty sure it might have been math or science.
I told you, like I never tried out for the basketball team until my senior year.
Yeah, right.
And I was practicing every night at the park under
those lights.
Have to play a little ball here.
And I was getting beat up at the park, just trying to shoot some hoops. And I went in there, and everyone's like, "Oh man, you're gonna be draining threes. You're gonna be draining threes."
Yeah, because you were a killer from that corner three.
I didn't make one in front of A-Bear when it counted.
Oh man, yeah, the gymnasium rim was a little tighter than the Park East Estates
didn't
rim.
have that forgiving bounce on it. A-Bear even told me, I remember we were in the locker room, and it was a list of names, and he walked up, looked at the names, looked at me, he's like, "Why are you even trying out?"
Oh no.
And I was like, "I'm gonna show you, Coach A-Bear. I've been working every night in Park East."
Have to play a little ball here.
And it was a slap in the face too, because I couldn't play sports, because of religious reasons.
You'll get nothing
because
like
of Marshall Goldthwait or whatever his name was.
You'll get nothing like it.
And it was always like, if I just had the chance, I would be up there with Quinlan, Graham.
Yeah, my name would
Quinlan
be in
kick
light.
out to me on the wing, drain it every time. And I was telling my parents, you guys just don't know what's going to happen once I turn 18. I turned 18, didn't make the team.
So you get nothing. You lose.
I
Good day,
tried to blame it all on them.
Oh man, that's right. Because you were all, you know what, Mom and Dad, you guys have been holding me back. I could really be a contender if you keep your foot off my throat just for one semester, and I try out. You'll be eating your words. You'll wish I was playing since I was in 6th grade.
I told my mom, I could be the next Serranus Marcellanus. If you would just let me on the court, baby.
Just uncuff these hands and let them shoot threes like nobody's business. Let these wings fly.
I'd be the more stout Ronnie Cycli.
Oh, I'd be Detlef Shrimp.
Imagined.
They were like, okay, well, go ahead.
Yeah,
have at it.
Good, give it a try. You're 18 now.
Well, you're 18. Go ahead. Well, yeah. Well, of course, now you didn't let me play for now. Who's going to start at 18 and make something of themselves? Okay. Well, now, thanks, guys. You helped me back. Who am I, Jordan? I get cut from the team, sophomore team, and I'm going to make something of myself at 18? Please.
Yeah. Who
Dude.
am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I would have never made anything of myself.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, the problem was that at that point, by that time, you've already burned every bridge you had that was
Every
gonna allow you. Oh,
Every coach on campus knows my reputation.
dude, A-Bear couldn't wait to cut you. You could have made every three, and he would have been all, dude, you've gave me hell for 4 years. You ain't making shit.
Just based on attitude and work ethic alone.
All those times you threw wadded up papers at the back of my head, you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, that's true. I could have drained everything.
You're going home with your tail between your
And
legs.
he would
You're
have been
like,
nope, I don't want to go to CIF.
no, no,
Not with Boyer.
no, CIF. I'm gonna see you F off out of here. Get out.
But do you remember going to the listening center with the SWAS class?
Oh, dude.
I was trying to remember what it was that they played, because they would take everybody to the listening center, put the headphones on. I don't know if it was like a history documentary.
It was
audio.
probably like a lobotomy. Like they were trying to, because that's so weird. I do remember that. We would all walk down the hall. They'd be like, we're going to the listening center, and it'd be like a field trip. All us jerk-offs would go walking down the hall, messing around. I don't know why they took us out of the class, because as soon as we got in those hallways, we were breaking stuff, hitting the
That's
locks, rattling, knocking on doors, running. And they're like, oh, fuck. We're just trying to get you to the listening center. And then we'd put the headphones on and we'd listen to something. You just reminded me of that, but I don't know what we would listen to. It had to be something that they thought was educational. You know,
Right.
You're right. I think maybe like a history lesson.
Well, I remember was it Edge?
It was, well, we had, Edge was in junior high. We had Quinn. We
Okay,
had
Quinn.
Chapman, A-Bear, Coach Rec, Salyers, and we had another
Okay.
football coach. Yeah, all the coaches.
So I remember Quinn, before we went to the listening center, he gave us the speech and he said, now there's a lady here that has brought these headphones all the way from Victorville. And she set up this listening center for you fuckers.
She's doing me a favor, guys. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't even allowed to get this time, but I got it for you guys as a little gift.
He thought if he gave us gifts, we would go easy on him.
Yeah, so he's like, I want you guys, once we get out and into the hallway, I don't want you guys running around. I don't want you guys talking. I don't want you guys saying shit. You guys walk in a single file line. And then when you get to the listening center, don't break the headphones. Don't be mean to the lady.
Yep. Mind the lady. Listen to what she says. And that he should have just said, because everything he said not to do, he just gave us ideas of what to do. You know what I mean? So it was like, don't listen to the lady. So we're like, okay, we're not listening to the lady. Don't break the headphones. Okay, we're breaking the headphones. Don't.
Marufo broke them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Right off the
Disney
bat.
went in.
Snap. How dumb. Yeah. And then I don't think that lasted long, right? We didn't get to go to the listening center too.
Let's just say that was the last time.
That was it. That
we
one
ever
time.
were invited.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was it. That was it. Yeah, that was tough. They would always wheel in the AV audio video little wagon with the TV on it. And then he'd be all, we're watching a movie today. And we're all, yeah. And then it would either be Forrest Gump or Terminal Velocity with Charlie Sheen.
That's all he had.
That's all he had. He'd be all, what do you guys want to watch? Terminal Velocity or Forrest Gump? And whatever we felt like that day, we were like, well, I think it's a Terminal Velocity type day.
Just to try to get us, just to quell us, just to quiet us.
Yeah. He just wanted to, he knew he had to throw stakes to the lions. And because if not, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? We're going to be hungry and we're going to turn on you and you're not going to like it. So give them Forrest Gump. And Forrest Gump would come and then I get to practice my Forrest Gump to the class. Jedi. Or I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. And then Terminal Velocity was with Charlie Sheen, and that was weird because it was such a horrible movie. And he was like, I don't remember what it was about, but it was him and a girl. And we would always...
That wasn't in the Criterion collection, right?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think that was in there. He would do, Charlie Sheen would be all, he'd tell the girl, I remember we'd always do the one line, he would smack the girl on the butt because they were getting into a plane to do like parachute jumping or something. And he'd smack the girl on the butt and he'd be all, up you go. Right. So we would always, whenever we'd go into the class, we'd be all, up you go. And so and it was a prelude to his whole life because he just sexually harassed that girl the whole movie. And then she hooked up with him in the end. So pretty much what the coach was teaching us was sexually harass and then it'll pay off for you in the end. That's what we learned in that class on that day.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Remember he said, what did he say? He has tiger blood, right?
Winning, I got tiger blood, man.
Yep. And that was before the tiger blood and all that stuff. Yes, the Tiger Blood saga and his proverbial downfall. This was when he was still fresh off of Young Guns, he was still doing it. He was in between Hot Shots Part 1 and Part 2.
Part 2, yeah. Oh, yeah, he was on top of the world, Major League.
Oh, he had banger after banger, and this one was just fell right under the radar, Terminal Velocity, but somehow that VHS found its way into history class in SWAS, and we loved it. We loved it.
Yeah, we basically convinced our moms to give us a lower education.
Yeah, because we were all for it too. They were like, hey, you know what? I remember they called in our parents into the office and they're like, hey, we got a new program we're starting. We think your sons would be prime candidates. We think they'd be prime candidates for this new program we're starting, School Within a School. They get more attention, a one-on-one. That was their thing. Their commercial. They get a one-on-one with the teacher. There's less students in there, so they get more attention to, they'll figure things out if they have questions to ask. They don't have to feel like they can't ask them in front of a big class. Who are we going to ask? The volleyball coach? No anything.
Yeah, and it was just packets of the simplest things you can imagine.
Yeah.
Puzzles, like you said.
Yeah. We went down a grade. They gave us stuff that we were doing in junior high.
I think I still got just like a C.
Yeah, just barely eked by. That's right. That's right. I think everyone did. Everyone just barely eked by, and you would find the one guy, there'd be like one guy and one girl, because it was the athletes, cholos, because we were in Chino, cholas, and then, us and a couple other outcasts, and and everybody was, there'd be like one guy that really tried, he was like, oh, he took advantage. He's like, oh man, I could really, because he didn't feel like he should be in there, but he was somehow.
I could
he
really
got in there.
run up the numbers on this one.
Yeah. And nobody liked him. Get out of here.
Yeah, the degenerates. That's right. It was all the outcasts, all the people that didn't.
Yeah, they didn't cut it in the real classes.
Yeah.
I remember like maybe it was. Oh, and then I think our senior year. This was the crazy thing. Maybe 5th grade, 2nd semester, they threw us in there. Like they gave us 1 semester. Like these guys can't cut it. 2nd semester, we're starting this program. You're in it. Then the 2nd semester of senior year, they're all, you're out. You're back in regular classes. And we're like, boing.
Yeah, what a culture shock.
Oh, dude, what a weird thing to do. Sandwich us. Oh, dude, I see the trying to reconnect again. I guess we'll just keep going and we'll see what happens.
Well, I wanted to tell you about my foot injury.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with that?
So, I don't know if you know, but I don't think it's a secret.
I know everything.
I've been dealing with the foot injury on my right foot. So I met with the qualified medical examiner.
Oh, good.
And the thing is once he saw me, he examined my foot and he said he diagnosed me with stage 4 plantar fasciitis minus.
Oh, no.
Stage 4.
Stage 4?
So
how do you pronounce it?
Plantar fasciitis minus.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was.
So
good.
I was devastated. I was distraught. And I thought, give it to me straight, doc. And he said, I just did. And so some of the things that he suggested was, so I don't know if you know, but the plantar fasciitis minus, that's when the band at the bottom of the foot, it's like a rubber band and it just gets too tight.
Yeah, too tight.
So you got to keep it loose.
Okay.
You got to do your stretches. You got to put on a night boot. You got to stay loose. You got to walk around, right?
Yeah. What's the night boot? Is that what Richard Ramirez used to wear?
It's similar.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it just looks like it just keeps the foot straight up so it doesn't bend while you're sleeping.
Oh man.
It's like a little strap thing with a little contraption. Not the most comfortable for sleeping, but
yeah.
Hey,
What about the intimate times? Do you keep it on?
Let me tell you, she booted me out of there.
She's all, leave the boot. You get out of here.
So I've been doing my due diligence, making sure, keeping it loose. And the other day I went to an LA Sparks game and somebody threw this on the court. And I thought, this is what I've been looking for.
Yeah.
XP 2700 foot roller.
For the listeners out there, he's holding up a blue dildo. Oh, that's not what it is. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. That's a blue foot roller.
This is a TheraBand.
Oh, okay. Good. Yep. That's what it is.
So it's almost like it fell from the heavens above.
Yeah, from section 301.
And I saw this and I was like, that's what I've been looking for. So you can roll your foot on the TheraBand and it loosens up that tissue, that band at the bottom of your foot. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
He gave that to you, the doc, or you just got it at the Sparks game?
I just got out
okay.
the game. He
Okay.
said he had ran out of these things. But
Oh,
somebody at the Sparks game had one.
threw it on the court. You ran out. Got it. Good.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
that's nice, and it's relieved some pressure.
yeah, it breaks that tissue up. You just roll it. You got to get a good base because it'll come out from under you if you're not careful, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's made for, is to really get that band loosened up, you know.
Dude, that sounds like it. I'm salivating over it right now. I don't have Plaster Fanti minus, but it seems like it'd feel good. Under there.
It is a godsend.
Dang,
It's like
nice.
it was like a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, in the skies that
Like,
fell from the skies.
it was disguised as a
As
sticker band.
As a sex toy, and it was really a TheraBand. Turns out.
But yeah, that's a little update for you on the old plantar fashion minus. So
I like that. Yeah, and because I remember a while back they said you had like heel spurs or something, right? Like a cowboy. And what is that still going on? You still got the spurs?
yeah, I got those. Yeah, it's something I'm gonna have to live with, Ben.
If you really want to know. That's not going away, huh?
You can't. Yeah, I asked the doc, give it to me straight. Can you shave down these spurs? And he's like, no chance, buddy. No.
You keep telling him, give it to me straight. He's all, I've told you everything you need to know. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, give it to me straight, doc. How much time do I got? He's like, you're not gonna die. I told you.
Well, you said stage 4, and I know what that means. So now what? He's like, no, you're fine. Get out of here. Go to a Sparks
I actually
game.
have another appointment to see him again. I'm gonna let him know what I found at the Sparks game.
Tell him that you don't need him anymore. I found this.
He's gonna be like, oh, great. That's not even gonna come out of your insurance. You just found that thing?
I found this mid-court. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Take
so I was gonna ask you about you have the Pedro Pascal, William Dafoe saga.
I did.
Video.
Defiling. I do.
Yeah, while you're pulling it up, I've heard that Pedro Pascal, he gets really nervous and he has to touch his female co-stars.
Oh, is that the excuse he's using?
That's what he says. This will cure my anxiety if I put my hand on your shoulder.
Grab a boob.
Well, Pedro doesn't go that far.
Dude, I'm going to use that. I have social anxiety. I need to goose somebody's ass every time I feel sweaty. Whenever my heart beats, I need to rub up against somebody.
Yeah.
Is that really what he said?
Yeah, he's been diagnosed with mesothelioma.
Oh, Miss, I want to feel ya.
Miss, I want to feel you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So. Good. I think Weinstein had that. Weinstein.
That same diagnoses.
Yeah. Weinstein. Here, let's see.
So I don't know why Hollywood's letting him get away with this, but they're like, oh, well, he's a great actor.
So Pascal needs to watch that. See. A clip of Pedro Pascal touching Willem Dafoe's wife. And I like his name is Willem Dafoe, not William, Willem.
I never
You ever heard of
noticed that.
Will I Am? He's Will Am.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. So that's good. Willem Dafoe. So all right, let's see. Here we go. This is Pedro Pascal being inappropriate with Willem's wife.
Whoa. He thinks just because he has those pants on, he can touch the chin. And
and then look at this.
then she goes to him and returns the favor.
Yeah, so what happens here? First of all, he has these pants on. So I guess that, like you said, gives him.
He's got a blazer with some culottes on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess that gives him carte blanche to touch somebody's wife. So he grabs her chin.
They're bent down. What are they doing in the kneel down pose? Are they?
Oh, I think this is Willem Dafoe's Hollywood Walk of Fame star down here. So they're down there taking a picture.
And Dafoe's looking at Pascal like, hey, baby, this is my moment, not yours.
For sure. Dude, for sure. Because even look at this lady. That's like his handler. And she's like, dude, get up. Stop messing around.
Yeah, she's trying to pull his shirt up, his blazer up.
Yeah. She's all, dude, get up. This is his moment. He's using Dafoe as a prop to prop himself up. So it's all about him, is what I'm seeing. It's all about him.
And you're going to show up to Dafoe's Hollywood star ceremony in those pants?
Dude, that's just an attention getter. He wants to get all the attention.
That's like wearing white at a wedding.
Yep. Exactly right. Willem, was all, hey, we're going to my star. I'm getting a star. We're all gonna, and then this guy's all, oh yeah, I'll be there in my genie pants.
I'll be there with bells on my butt.
I'll be there in my genie pants and bells at the tips of my shoes. And then look at eyes lock. Willem is still in his own aura, living up his day, when behind him, look what's going on. Eyes lock, and then they're all having it. Oh, and then boom, and he caught him.
That's such an intimate thing to grab somebody's chin like that.
There's no reason for it. There's no reason.
That's like bring it in for a kiss.
For sure. You would do that if she was 3 years old, fine. You know what I mean? Like a 3-year-old kid,
cute.
You go, hey there, champ, and you give him a little chin waggle. When you're a full-grown woman, not appropriate, inappropriate, uncalled for, uncouth. And look at now. Look at now, Willem is all, he catches a glimpse of this and he's all.
He finally looks over and he's like, why did I fucking invite you, Pedro?
Oh, he's all, I knew. Then look at, now, boom. Then she looks at him. Now she's all, oh, fuck, he caught me. He's feeling awkward. He releases. And
Dafoe, he points at Pedro. See that?
Yep.
He's like,
for sure. He just told him. He pointed at him and was all, hey, I saw that.
But it's still kind of fun-loving.
It's fun-loving, but I think at this point it might be a nervous laughter. You know what I mean? Now he's a nervous laughter. He's kind of like, dude, I just saw you chin my wife, and now I just pointed to you like, hey, I saw that.
Yeah, Pedro's he's a bigger guy. He's got some height on him, some weight on Defoe.
For
He's
sure,
got a longer reach on him.
but less imposing with these pants on, with his MC Hammer pants on. Then Willem, now look at him. Ooh, the stare comes out, and he's all, and Pascal went into a retreating mode. He even went into like a hand, typical kind of feminine hand went down and then went to his hip, like, I'm no threat. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I'm a guy, I'm a girl's guy, you know, I'm best friends with the girls. Don't worry about me. And Willem was all, you see these eyes? You see these green goblin eyes?
That's right. Yeah, he's looking at him. That picture right there, he's really staring into his soul, and he's like, I'll turn you into dust, Pascal.
I will bring you down, baby.
And then look at the aftermath. Watch this. Pascal feels pretty weird. And why does Pascal has his arm in a sling? Because this arm doesn't have his arm in it. This sleeve, I think it's like in a sling or something. And then he goes around and meets up with the wife. And it looks like Pascal at this point knows he's done wrong. He doesn't want to get into it, but the wife is on him.
She doubles down.
Let's see.
Hand around.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Here, let's do a full.
You see Defoe put his eyebrows raised at him. He's like, oh, yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
They're going to, what's going to happen is what's going to happen. They're going to have an affair.
Yep. I can't. And it sucks because if you're Defoe, looking the way Defoe looks, and then a handsome Pascal is passing scowl on your wife.
And those pants.
Oh, pants scowl. Pedro pants scowl.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's rough. I think Willem is in for it.
Yeah, you better watch. I think William Dafoe better watch out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and unless we have any more crucial content to provide our one listener, we will wrap the cast.
All right.
It's time, and I'll do this week's honors if you don't mind.
Don't mind a bit. A little sharing time?
Yeah, sharing time, a little creative sharing time. This one I wrote about meditation, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I start with M-E, M-E-D, I take 'em. Me, my med, and I, medicated, sedation. Some say Buddha in the form of inhalation. Buddha, where would I be without my meditation? My meditation, my meditation. Sit down, take a breath, count it out and relieve stress. Be on the quest, love to find your roots like deep dreads. Make like a tree and branch off to leave nests. Cool runnings, Rasta. Peace and be blessed. Focus on intent, pay attention and open your mind. Gone for the moment even when you're hoping to find. So let it go, control, let it float like ghosts. It's out your hands like passing dope, hold the smoke. If life blows, that's the way it goes. Don't choke, just swallow it. Get some brain change, deposit it and keep it positive. The Most High on the Mount Zion, all in your mind, and I am the 12th tribe, still reside, conquering lion. Holly Celestia, I am seeing through mind's eye. I question even if I'm visualizing or visual lying. Stop denying your inner wisdom. Just listen. You're shocked by your chakra. Opposite of detox, no doctors. Pop a squat, ground rug floor, and get some headspace. Mount Rushmore. In the game, we'll be lucky for 4 scores. No more hang-ups like cork boards. Just live in the present. Like your body's the gift, soul is the essence. Life's a strange thing. Yeah, I call it 11. It's upside down. The earth is my heaven. And then it's, I start with MEMED, I take 'em. Me, my med, and I, medicated, sedation. Some say Buddha in the form of inhalation. Buddha, where would I be without my meditation? My meditation, my meditation.
Yeah. I did that beat for that one, right?
Absolutely.
Did you? And you recorded that one?
I know I put it to the beat, but I don't know how far we got with it.
I love that one.
That's usually my style. I put it to the beat and then I don't get anywhere else with it.
Greatest story never told.
Yeah, you got it. Well, that was another episode of There He Is and in the books. So
Let's try to sing the outro.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I sure will. There he is.
Having some trouble
down at the station. Oh no, there he is.
There he
There he is, bud. And there he goes.
There she blows.